You gotta get out of here before he comes back.
What are you talking about? You're a prisoner.
Yeah, by choice.
What happened?
I got made. But instead of killing me, the cartel offered me a job.
Why would they do that?
I told them I was crooked.
Whoa, the NCIS team searches for a missing undercover agent in the midst of an active hostage situation in the 22nd season premiere of NCIS this Monday night. We're joined live by one of the stars, Wilmer Valderrama. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
That's so intense.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed the coffee break, too. I mean, that was the most eventful thing I've seen this morning. You know?
Well, until this clip, because you look at this, you guys haven't been, you know, we last saw the NCIS team, I think, what, 6 months ago? And so now you're back.
Yes.
So you're coming back with an explosive, intense episode.
Yes, you know, we have the luxury and the blessing of having our fans tune in to the point where we kind of know next season is happening, you know? So you get to plan accordingly. You know, when you have like 20 episodes to go, you're like, what do we want to do? What do we want to ramp up? So we had a really big season finale last year, knowing, thankfully, that we were coming back. And, you know, so this new episode is about kicking off, you know, and answering the questions from the finale and kicking off the theme of the next season. We always try to have a theme throughout every season, so making sure that when people are binging or watching this show, you know, they have things to look forward to.
So can you tell, where's Torres at?
Torres is, as you can see, in the back of a van, tied up right now. He wouldn't have it any other way. He's, as you can see, he's definitely in a lot of trouble and in a lot of danger. But it's a necessary evil that he is. He's a part of.
That he's there. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And then we'll watch that develop throughout the season.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your memoir, though, An American Story, Everyone's Invited. You take readers on a journey, and this is really about your family, your life, growing up in Venezuela. Tell people a little bit about it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, so I first wanted to make a book of service. I'm a global ambassador to the USO, and I've traveled the world for the last 20 years.
Tell people what that is if they don't know what it is.
So a global ambassador is, you know, is an individual that pledges, you know, a lot of his time to traveling around the world and visiting our troops. I've been to almost every base around the world. I've been to Iraq and Afghanistan multiple times for Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know, and you know, following the footsteps of Bob Hope, you know, and it's something that was one of the most fulfilling journeys of my life. And I found so much of myself in this journey while I was, you know, learning from the incredible individuals that wear the uniforms. So that became my passion. So I wanted to write about service. I wanted to write about what I had seen in 20 years of global ambassador. And when I started telling their story, I started telling my own story and realized that there was a number of things that became a perfect storm that allowed for me to be what I am right now, and that being the sacrifices of my parents also bringing us to America and giving me the opportunity to have the education they never had.
That's most people think of you from their childhood of That 70s Show.
Yeah.
So to see this part of it and such a deep connection to service, I think is so important.
Well, I'm so grateful. I mean, I think I would have never been able to play Fez or Special Agent Torres or Handy Manny or Encanto or any of the things that you've enjoyed throughout the years if it wasn't for the American dream, for those individuals who fight and defend the ability for us to have an environment in America where anything can happen.
I feel like it's an important story right now with where we're at talking about immigration.
Yeah, I mean, and look, it wasn't by design, but it was definitely serendipitous to have this story out. For me, I've done so much work with the Latino community and immigration reform, and specifically just really understanding how the Latinos, you know, really should rise up and vote and take a seat at the deciding of who we are as a community for the national community. And you know, for me, this story is the story of every, you know, immigrant that comes to this country, and every person from America that goes from a state to a different state to try to reach something that perhaps stereotypically they were told it was not for them. So yeah.
I don't know how you had the time to do all of this.
I didn't have any time to do it. In fact, the little time I had, by the way, I had to like probably FaceTime from the toilet too. Like, you know,
back to coffee break.
You know, to finish the book, that's what I had to do.
I love the inside secrets. Thank you so much for being with us. The 22nd season of NCIS premieres on Monday on CBS.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, sharp. And for more information on NCIS and Wilmer's new book, check out our website. We have both there at kcalnews.com. Just click Seen on TV.